If you invested 250,000 Kenya shillings in Kuza Momentum Fund in the beginning of 2024, you would be earning 9,375 per month in 2024, which makes it around 112,500 for the whole year if you invested 250,000 Kenya shillings. And if you invested 1 million Kenya shillings, you would be earning about 38,000 Kenya shillings per month in that year, which makes it around 450,000 Kenya shillings at the end of the year. That is the end of 2024. Now, let us compare this with money market funds that did very well in 2024. With 250,000 Kenya shillings, you'd be earning at most 3,500 per month, and this is on the higher side. And with 1 million Kenya shillings, you'd be earning 13,000 per month. Again, that is on the higher side. Now, you can see the difference in returns between these two funds, the money market fund and the Kuza Momentum Fund. So if you're interested in such an investment, then watch this video to the end. We are going to look at the level of risk, the owners of the fund, the returns, how you can join, and the last and most important thing that you're going to cover at the end of this video is what makes all the difference in such an investment. And you don't want to miss it if you are considering investing in this fund or in such a fund. Welcome to Study of Wealth. My name is Susan Chuguna, and today we are looking at Kuza Momentum Fund. I would like us to start with the people behind the fund. I will give a little background of them, and you can feel free to do more research on them. We start with the founder and the CEO, who is also a member of the board. Their board has 7 people, but we are going to look at 3 of them. Okay, so the CEO of Kuza Asset Management is Mr. James Mose, who is also the founder. Mr. James Mose has over 16 years of experience in East Africa investment, and among other roles, he served senior roles at Britam and also Old Mutual. Then we have the chairman of the board, Mr. Mohammed Hussein, who is the head of business development for DP World in Sub-Sahara Africa, and he established GE, that is General Electric office in Ethiopia. And if you know GE, you know what we're talking about. You can also check his other roles in this screenshot. Then we have Dr. Peter Munyi, who also serves in the board as a director. Dr. Peter Munyi is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and you can as well see his other roles in this screenshot. Now that we know who owns the fund, it is time to go through the structure of the fund. And as we do it here, we work with receipts. And today we will start with the best part, that is the interest rate. So from this, you can see in 2024, they offered an average of 45.86% per annum. And this is net of management fee, meaning this is what the investors got. Are we together? I know your question right now is, where do they invest to get such great returns? And let's get into that. They have invested the largest amount in securities, basically shares that are publicly traded in securities exchange. And it is also good to note that they invest both locally and offshores for this fund, meaning that they invest in securities exchange that are here in Kenya and also that are not here in Kenya. Yes. Then they invest 21.39% in government securities, meaning bills and bonds. 0.17% is in cash and cash equivalent for those, who want to withdraw cash from the fund. Then 9.73, they have invested in collective investment schemes, which add another layer of diversification because these are already diversified. The collective investment schemes are already diversified, and now they add it to their portfolio. Is this fund well diversified? Check. Yes, it is well diversified. Now, that brings us to the next question. How risky is this investment? For this, I have another screenshot, which is available in their website. And in a scale of 1 to 5, they have given this fund a 4. For context, money market funds are a 1. So if you're going in, you need to keep this in mind. And to clown that, let us look at the disclaimer available in the fund fact sheet. And it says the returns quoted is net of management fees, which we had mentioned earlier. And then the next thing I want us to look at is, in certain specified circumstances, the right to redeem units may be suspended. Then they go ahead and say, the Capital Market Authority does not take responsibility for the financial soundness of the scheme or for the correctness of any statement or opinion expressed in these regards. What does this even mean? This is a call to the investors by the fund owners that you need to do your due diligence before investing in this fund. You need to understand the structure of the fund and also the level of risk involved in this fund. And my recommendation, do not invest more than you can afford to lose. Again, I will keep on saying this. A good investment portfolio does not have more than 10 to 20% of the investment in a single fund. So if the minimum amount required in this fund, which is 250,000 Kenya shillings, is below 10 to 20% of your investment, consider other investment first. Consider other investments that have a lower entry level, or the amount that is required to start investing in that particular fund is below this 250,000 Kenya shillings. And then you can graduate from that to this fund afterwards. And if you're above this, if you're above the 250,000 Kenya shillings is above 10 to 20% of your investment, this is your investment and you need to take advantage of this amazing opportunity which has great return. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just educating you on the right financial behaviors that you need to think about when you're investing. Yeah, now you know. Moving on swiftly, what do you need to start investing in this particular fund? So we are going to go through this table, and as you can see here, the inception date for this fund is December 2022. The fund is a collective investment scheme and it is offered in Kenya shillings, that is the currency, yes. And the purchase price of this fund is 117.2, that is as at 31st December 2024. This price changes over time depending on the markets, and unlike money market fund whose price remains constant over time, which is at 100 Kenya shillings per unit, this price of Kuza Momentum Fund usually changes over time. So far so good. Now we only have one last thing to cover, which is what is very important in any fund, and without this, the fund is doomed and you stand a chance of losing all your money. If you have watched this video to this far and you like what we do here, I want you to do me a favor. The free and simple way of showing your support is to like the video, and for those who have not subscribed, just simply hit the subscribe button. And if you do that, my commitment to you, I will be uploading 2 videos per week on investment opportunities, tips, and also reviews. Also, leave a comment on another fund that you would like us to look at, or a question that you have about this fund. Thank you so much. You mean a lot to me. Now, is this fund regulated? We have seen the disclaimer and let's get the receipts. According to CMA website, this fund is listed under licensed collective investment schemes, meaning they collect money from investors and invest in diversified financial instrument as per CMA Act on Collective Investment Scheme. So here is how they have diversified their investment, and here are the requirements according to CMA. Compare this and let me know in the comment section. Do you think this fund is well diversified as required by CMA? According to CMA regulations, such a fund needs to have a trustee and a custodian. The trustees of this fund are Cooperative Bank of Kenya, and the custodians are Kenya Commercial Bank Limited. I will leave a link in the description for the fund audited financial report of 2023 for those who are interested. Now, if you are looking for another investment with such high interest rates to compare and also diversify investment, you don't want to miss this video on Mansa X. Thank you for watching and happy investing. Bye.